Hey, what's going on? It was a pretty good day today. We had a party at work. Went pretty smoothly though. All in all, I'm still liking this job quite a bit. It's nice to be able to skateboard home so fast. I do need to start getting these videos out a little bit faster since I think date-wise I'm a day behind. Technically, I'm still doing one a day, but now it's like 1 in the morning when I'm recording this, so it should have been done like 2 hours ago. Um, Getting a little bit of feedback, like comments and stuff like that on Vosh videos, which is cool. It's nice to have people talking. Um, One guy, username Mushmouth, was asking uh, why it was worth dying on Lolly Hill, which I did say that I would answer this question, but the answer is like that's not the hill anyone is dying on. I think that what people are doing is trying to defend someone that they are a fan of and have heard their thoughts on these subjects exactly, and know that they're not how they're being represented. Um, Again, as far as what's in the folder, listen, I saw the pictures the first day that it happened, um, before there was um, any talk of any of the lolly being in there or anything. And um, I didn't see anything like that. There was nothing that I saw that I was like, that is explicitly um, unacceptable. I will admit that the things that you tend to, like, your attention tend to go to in that holder are the horse and, again, just big dicks. Um, so it was also now, I think, well over 2 weeks. So there is a lot for me that I could be like, did I not notice it? Did I not see it? But I think that the fact that that wasn't my first impression at all says a lot. I've certainly heard a lot of people say that there definitely was just a bunch. Um, but again, those have oftentimes been a lot of the people that I've heard criticizing Bosch in the worst faith. So much to the point that I've tried making in some of the other videos, this is why you kind of need to be charitable and make your arguments in good faith, because when I hear them say, well, no, it definitely was, there definitely were other images that were, it's like, well, are you saying that because there really were, or are you saying that because you really want there to be so that you have justification for all the other terrible things that you're saying? And I've heard some content creators talk about that there was at least one that was questionable. I know Vosh himself has said that like it was, definitely lolly because it was from a lolly artist, but that he didn't know at the time. So I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt for that. Again, it's a little bit easier to give him that with a lot of context, which keeps coming up in this. But yeah, again, given the things that he says that he fetishizes most, which is the big dicks, the fact that that's what most of the pictures, or well, no, that's what all of the pictures had in common. The fact that there was only one that apparently is questionable from people that have seen the photos since then. Well, I'm not gonna say there's only one that's questionable, but only one that seems to be like one question. I'm not really sure exactly how they're putting it. Even these people were saying that they're calling him a pedo or whatever is a little over the line. But I don't think anyone is flat out excusing any of the content. Because even I myself will say I find anime stuff to be sussy a lot of the time. So the hentai thing for me is just like, always seems to cross the line. But that's why I feel like I can't really trust my judgment on a lot of this stuff, because, yeah, again, if I saw an anime thing in there, I'd be like, well, that's sussy. But yeah, I think that, yeah, to just kind of answer your question, it's not about defending the lolly stuff or anything. It's about defending somebody's name against much worse accusations and character assassination that I personally just feel is unfair. That's all. And for me, it's more about using that to kind of using that as an example. They can be used in other situations, so that there's just better arguments out there for things. People think a little bit more before they make their decisions on stuff. And as always, because thinking about these things tends to make my judgment better, right? We all have weak spots in our logic and reasoning, and taking the time to ask yourself questions of, whole spectrum of topics are only going to make you a more self-aware individual. But past that, I think that you can probably hear that I'm pretty tired. I did ask Mushmouth if he had any other questions or arguments or whatever to drop them in the comments, and I would answer those. I do not want to continue to make a bunch of videos on this. This was not the intention of this channel at all. Just something that I felt I could talk at some length on, but yeah, I'm also kind of getting over it. So I do appreciate the people that have seen the videos and enjoyed them, or had, at least a genuine argument that they wanted to have. That is appreciated. But I'm probably going to start getting back into the animation and skateboarding and stuff like that after this. So if you're into that, go ahead and give a subscription, and you can keep hearing me ramble on about shit like this. And if not, it was still nice meeting you at least once. Alright, peace.